Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back, I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, welcome and please subscribe. I'm on location again doing another crazy project. This one will be for next season. The house I'm about to show you was a lot of work. A lot of things went wrong, but in the end it came out flipping brilliant. Here we go guys, season premiere, my modern farmhouse. Enjoy. So that's where I left that fan. My name is Greg Hickey and this is On the Flipping Road. I flip houses like a lot of other people, but what makes me so different? I do all the work on my own. Each episode I go over my design choices, the steps it takes to flip a house with one goal, to prove to you that you don't have to have a huge budget to flip a house. All my houses have one thing in common, they all come out flipping brilliant. I've been back home in my town of Massachusetts for the last few months, but the weather has turned nasty and it's definitely time to hit the flipping road. It honestly never ceases to amaze me. A couple of hours in a plane and the climate is completely different. I purchased a house for $167,000. The house has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,780 square feet. I'm hoping to spend about $35,000 on the rehab. The estimated resale of the house is $250,000. That will leave me a tidy little profit. The video I'm about to show is actually the first time I saw the house. My realtor opened it up and I walked in and took a look around. The house itself has got a pretty good layout, it's decent sized rooms, it's just a little beat up. You can definitely see the wear and tear on the house, but there definitely are tons of things that I can keep. The family room is huge, it's a huge size. I don't know why you would need this bigger room, but I can definitely work with this. I love the size of the living room, it's massive. It feels a bit closed off from the rest of the house, and this fireplace is amazing. I mean, for a house this size to have a ridiculously small kitchen like this is just crazy. It's nice that the house has a designated laundry area. The cabinets look a little beat and I have to do something with those. And the half bath, again, definitely got some wear and tear, but again, good bones. Definitely do something with that. It's kind of a bit of a strange layout going through the kitchen, through the other side, into the dining room. I'm not really sure what that's about. Again, dining room's kind of a small size, but I do love the window and the natural sunlight coming in through the house is great. So that's the downstairs walkthrough. We'll do the upstairs at another time. A friend of mine suggested that I add a section where I take the time to tell people why I did things or how I built things that way. So I'm going to add flip tips every episode and I'm going to go over design choices, methods of building things, things about houses, tool reviews, pretty much anything to do with flipping houses. So if you guys don't like it, you can blame Dr. Mike. I'm going to talk to you about load bearing versus non-load bearing walls. Now I know what I'm talking about in this situation, and I've gone online and watched videos trying to explain what the difference is, and honestly after watching them I think I'm more confused than when I started. So I'm going to make this as simple as possible, and please, if you don't know what you're doing, don't go tearing walls down in your house. Always ask an expert. So this is a basic side view of a house. Now let's go ahead and add a roof. Now unless the width of the house is very small, you're going to have some weight coming down right in the center. This is called the load, but essentially it just means the weight of the house. If you don't support the load or the weight of the house, basically the beams will bend and the house will collapse. If you take down the load bearing wall, the beams will bend and the house will collapse. So what do? We add a wall in between, and this is called a load bearing wall. The idea of a load bearing wall in the center of a house is it distributes the weight off of the center and pushes out to the sides onto the exterior walls. This again is the top view of a house. Let's add some joists that you would get in a ceiling or if you had a second floor. Again, we have the same issue. The center of the house will have a weak spot, so we add our supporting beam. We already know what a main support wall does. The joists sit on top of it and it carries the weight. If a wall is traveling the same direction as the joist, it's not crossing the main beam, which makes it a non-load bearing wall. Why do we really need to know this? Because you can take down a non-load bearing wall without supporting it. A main support beam or a load bearing wall, you have to put in a joist. Again, if you don't know, hire someone that does. So I have this big ugly slab of concrete out the back of the house. Like a right plonker, I just assumed I could go out there and smash it up with a sledgehammer. Oh yeah, that's really going to do a good job, Greg. Nice. Ill prepared, no gloves, no glasses, no nothing. And oh yeah, no smashing of the concrete. Definitely time to bring in the big gun. I would like to say that it made light work of it, but honestly it took about 7 hours. Next time I will be definitely more prepared. Lesson learned. This season on the Flipping Road. This is my biggest house to date I've done in Oklahoma. I hope you'll join me for every episode as I take this house apart, redesign it, put it back together better than ever. And this house definitely has its share of disasters. But somehow I managed to survive and the results are flipping brilliant. My name's Greg Hickey. This is On the Flipping Road. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and leave me comments. Thank you so much. See you next time.